Alright, so I've been looking around tall trees. I've went back to a previous save file to see what is this pit of dead bodies are about. It's right here, right underneath the second L, right in the almost in the middle. Alright? And there's a pit of bodies here that I've been looking around and digging about because it is really strange. The first time I came here, I seen these bodies, and then I rested over at a camp. When I came back, because I moved all the bodies out of the pit, and when I came back, the bodies were decomposing. So it is really strange how they're all dressed alike with the B on their chest, and then they got like this mask on them, painted like a female doll or a clown or something weird. But anyways, the thing about the Norwegian page, somebody responded to my comments, and let's see here, where is that note at? If I have it on here, I think I haven't gone in this save file to that house. Let me see if I got the photo. Probably I have the photograph. All right. Since urine could mean either unclean or unclean or crude. All right, either one, because when I translated it to Norwegian, it translated it to unclean, something like that. All right, so the letter itself, which you can find under the chimney, I had a response on my channel, and it says like this, because I got some of the letters wrong, but the guy is Norwegian, so it says, "To live with this guilt is not life. It's a slow and painful death. It is the least I deserve. I hate to sleep because then their faces is the only thing I see, and their screams the only thing I hear. Lord, know that they only alternative, but he gets more and more worried for every day passing. He knows. We know. May the Lord forgive us." So I don't know if it has to do with this, alright? But one of the awkwardest thing I found out, I was looking onto this, and that right there, it does not look, well, obviously it looks like a bee, but it is not a bee after all. And that right there is the runic symbol. So that's the runic, the rune stone for Byrkana. Alright? And when you look up the rune stone for that, it came up where it says it stands for birth or regeneration. And the meaning of the rune says this rune represents the power of woman, birth and regeneration. It also represents the birch tree or twig, which is favorite wood used for runic divination because it is considered pure and absent of harmful influences. I do not have the slightest clue what the fuck is all this about. We have here the Skinner brothers, but this is specifically does not have to do with the Skinner brothers. And then you can come and you can take these out. Wait a minute. No, I can't. Does not let me pick them up. That's kind of weird. I did pick them up in the other video and threw them out of the hall. But as for screams and all of that, the only thing I find weird is that 1:30 a.m. the wolves begin to hound, and then again at 4 a.m. But a lot of them, they start to hound again. How? All right. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep looking. Probably what this is hinting to. Maybe there's something probably written on a tree, since it's kind of like a rune letter right there. When you look up runic alphabet, you're going to see that almost B type word, and I mean it's exactly like it. By Kana or slash burn. So I mean, so it says it's talking something about birch tree or twig. Maybe I don't know. It says it represents the power of a woman, but that is mad weird. I think this has to do with another freaking murder mystery or something. Like, for example, the vampire thing you do at St. Denis. I saw that and I was like, what? There's an actual vampire Easter egg. The dude captured him, tried to put him in the sun to see if it burned out or something. Pretty crazy video. I forgot the name of the guy that I saw the video from, but I saw on that same video also, somewhere around here you can hear like whispers, some stuff like that. So you can hear like some sort of whispers around here, and probably it's because of the people that from the cave that they killed people or something. But it's like kind of far off. And then there's something, a weird star over here at Butcher Creek, and there's like a weird star that pops up under one of the shacks also. So that is kind of weird. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's something going on here. And like I said, this is a previous save file that I came back to come back and see all this, because when you come here for the first time, you're gonna stumble upon the bodies on this pit. Then if you go and if you go and make camp and rest for a day, when you come back, the bodies start decomposing. And then when you come back later on, the bodies are not here at all. All you're gonna see is the pit and this thing right here, which looks like when you look up in the runic alphabet, it turns out to be the Bayerkana rune stone. And there goes the wolves howling. But I've come back and I haven't gotten nothing out of it. Like, what time is it? 1:30. At 1:30 they start hauling like mad crazy. And then back again like around 4 a.m. they start to haul again. But it's talking about a birch tree or what was it? It's talking about a birch tree or twig. And that is kind of weird because there's like some twigs in there. So when you read it off, it kind of like makes sense. I have no idea. I know something is wrong here, and it probably has to do with a Norwegian note, where on the video in the video I made Norwegian journal page location, a Norwegian dude came and responded and translated it right for me, so I would have to fix that comment and put it in the description. because it's talking also about that he's not sleeping because all he can see is their faces and screams. I mean, something is going on here. Maybe that has to do with that shack down here, because it's kind of near also. So I don't know what's going on. Already on the other save file, I did the Evelyn Miller, and then afterwards he dies. You get a book. I haven't looked into it, and you have to burn down the shack. But I just, like, I went to the previous save file to come back over here and see the bodies and have a good look around before I do before I sleep on the tent. But I'm gonna go ahead, and it's no awkward music. It's no, like, there's no awkward sounds. The only thing I noticed strange is every time, like, I come here for the first time, it rains. I don't know if it's because of the save file. The fuck? Okay, that's thunder. So let's go ahead and try to do that right now and see what happens when I rest up for the night and come back. And see if the bodies decompose. Sleep. Morning. Let's go ahead and go into noon. And that's weird that this time I came and stand on the pit and I couldn't pick the bodies. The first time I came here, I could pick the bodies out. Then I tossed them out around, and when I came back, they were all in the exact same spot. I tossed them all around, but they were decomposed, which I found really strange. The only encounters I've gotten out of here is the Skinner brothers, where they're killing off people and such like that, but nothing other than that. So let me see where I'm at. I'm right near it. And the wolves, let me just leave them over there. It was a damn wolf. Yeah, they're starting to rot. What the? You're gonna keep it? Alright. I think they're basically the same. But I don't see the one that had the yeah, they're beginning to decompose. Look, it didn't look right since the first time I came here. Let's go ahead and do it again. Maybe I have to go a little bit further. Let me go to the other side. Put a waypoint, a marker here. Let's do 18 hours. Let's see. Go back. It's still quite the same.
Come on, girl. One more time.
That means I would have to go down the damn road. Whoops. Because I went down to the barn and then I had another look around. That's when I found the letter off the chimney, and I decided to come back, and they were like really decomposing. I only slept like one night. Let's do it around here and see. I don't want to go that far. I can't sleep anymore. That is really stupid. So I can't sleep anymore.
Good girl. Let's go.
But after a while, like, I only slept like one night. I went to the shack. When I came back, they was almost skeletons. Now I gotta start checking up all the trees. They still the same. Oh, now you can pick them up. Ew. Because I picked them up to see if there was something underneath or trying to loot them. There's one in particular you cannot pick up. But other than that, but why you can't pick them now? Every time I come up here, something different happens. But on the other save file, when I come back here, there's absolutely nothing. Only the pit and this still, that is still there. So I don't know. I got several things in mind I gotta try it out, but it's gonna take me some time, especially waiting around at night and see if anything happens. I haven't done that yet. Like somewhere where I have a clear view of the place and see if anybody's snooping around or something. But there's some figuring out here to do, so I'm just gonna leave you with that. And if anything comes up, I'll be making a video out of it for sure.